Irina Shayk is opening up about how she and Bradley Cooper manage what she calls a loving way of raising their daughter, even as both live busy, public lives. The pair welcomed their daughter, Lee Desane, back in March 2017. Today, Lee is 8 years old, and despite having two globally recognized parents, she has grown up mostly outside the spotlight. Shayk says this is very intentional. As she explains, Lee is now old enough to understand what her parents do for a living, but both she and Cooper work hard to make their daughter feel grounded, safe and supported in a world where fame can easily take over. One of the biggest rules they stick to is keeping Lee almost entirely offline. Shayk shares that her daughter has very little digital access, almost none, and that this is not about restriction but about protection. Instead of screens, the priority in their home is building real friendships, real community, and surrounding their daughter with warmth, closeness, and love. She believes this is the foundation every child needs to grow up in a family where affection, stability, and attention come before anything else. Motherhood has also changed Shayk on a personal level. Fresh off a bold debut in the iconic Pirelli calendar, she explains that becoming a mother gave her a new kind of confidence. She says that to feel powerful as a woman, she first had to feel comfortable in her own skin. Now, she feels she is exactly where she is meant to be, a woman who knows herself, knows what she stands for, and understands how far she has come. That confidence also shapes how she raises her daughter. Shayk is clear that the world is full of impossible beauty standards, and she tries to shield Lee from them. She wants her daughter to know her own worth and to grow up believing she is enough, without comparison or pressure. Shayk has spoken openly for years about how she and Cooper handle parenting since their separation. The pair began dating in 2015 and split in 2019, but they have maintained a consistent, united approach when it comes to Lee. In a 2021 interview, she even rejected the phrase co-parenting. To her, it doesn't describe what they do. She explained that when Lee is with her, she is completely present as a mother, and when Lee is with Cooper, he is fully there as her father. There is no divide, no half measure. She has called Cooper the most amazing dad, and their parenting dynamic has largely avoided drama or public tension. Shayk also revealed that they raise their daughter without nannies. In a 2023 interview, she described how she and Cooper do everything themselves, taking Lee everywhere they go. She recalled times when she had to fit in her workouts and even a Michael Kors fitting while still holding on to mom duties with Lee right beside her. She says they always find a way, and for them, the chaos is worth it because it means their daughter grows up close to them, not handed off to someone else while they work. Cooper, too, has been open about how fatherhood changed him. In 2023, on Running Wild with Bear Grylls, The Challenge, he spoke about his own father who passed away in his arms. That loss shaped how he parents today. He said that every parent learns from the mistakes of the generation before them. He knows he will make his own mistakes too, but he hopes Lee will learn from those the way he learned from his father. He also said that raising a child pushes him to grow, to better himself, and to make sure he does not pass unnecessary emotional burdens onto his daughter. In his words, it is about doing the work so that Lee doesn't have to carry any of his baggage as she grows. Through all their schedules, interviews, photo shoots, film sets, red carpets, and responsibilities, one thing remains clear. Shayk and Cooper have built a parenting style centered around presence, teamwork, and care. They do not argue publicly, they do not let fame interfere with their home, and they do not expose Lee to the pressures that come with having celebrity parents. Instead, they create a warm and stable world for her, a life filled with affection, attention, and grounding values. As Lee grows, the public may see snapshots of her parents' glamorous lives, but behind the cameras, Shayk and Cooper are focused on giving her a childhood shaped not by headlines or Hollywood, but by love, privacy, and connection.